Stampers, Gaynor again, and you know the card I did with the scraps with the grey and the beautiful medallion in the centre? Well, I've gone and done another couple of cards. I have seen a few people do these, Sam Clayton being one of them, but I'd already done the strips across my card, and then when I saw her stepper I thought, oh, this is marvellous. So I've done this one in, what's it called? I can't think. Something, what's it called? I've forgotten. Oh, I can't think. Let me grab my paper. Trust me. Oh, Magenta Madness. There we go. Magenta Madness. And I've used these Abstract Beauty, the 6x4 papers, and I also used them on this beautiful Blushing Bride. These are from a pack that I found in my stash. They're called Tags and Frames by Carter Bella, and are absolutely lovely. And the butterflies are from, somebody sent me these gorgeous little butterflies, and I just think they are so adorable. These are the gems again from, these are the Abstract, it's from the collection anyway, but they're called adhesive backed hexagons. Love those. Love these cute butterflies. I added a little label on the inside and a nice panel here with opposite papers. I just thought it's so cute. But it stands up like a Z fold card as well. You could just have this one flap here instead of the two and add your pieces so it just opens like a normal card. But I like the way it stands up. And then I've done exactly the same with this one. So simple. I used an extra of this. I think that's Rococo Rose. But I used anything out of my stash just to fill it up. Added a piece of designer service paper here and here. Got another one of those beautiful labels from the Tags and Frames. The Carter Bella. Absolutely gorgeous. Another one of these gorgeous butterflies so you can just see it when it's closed. And I love this that says love. So this time we're going to do a male version, and I've cut my cardstock. I have cut all my small pieces and numbered the sizes, but I'm going to show you how I cut the papers. And I've added, instead of white inside this one, I've added this one from the pattern paper, which is By the Bay. Absolutely stunning. So I am going to cut a lovely seahorse out, some reeds and some little fish for this one, and the words I'm going to use, because they match my paper beautiful, is this Ocean Waves. I love it. I love this summer, sandy toes and beach, but this will give some dimension to the card, and it will also save me having to stamp, die cut and fussy cut and all that. So I've literally used 2 pieces of 6x6. So this one and this one came from one sheet. These strips will literally come off 1.5. Half of that and this will cut my strips for there. So 1.5 sheets. In fact, 1 sheet if you're only using this and those, and use white inside. So you could even cut back on your designer series paper. But I love these. I've even got some. I've got a piece of craft card, which is thin. Actually, it's craft paper. I got some gold which could match on here out of my stamp. I'm not using the stamp set, though I could, but I think this is a little bit too big. I'm going to die cut either the reeds out of the gold or the craft paper, but I've already run this through the die machine, but it needs tiny little bits cutting. In fact, I'll do that now with you, just so we can cut this out. You can literally just follow the pattern round and nick it out of place. There's some little bits left in, but we can come that little tiny bit there. I think I made a stencil with this so we could, or when it first came out. So there's a little attachment. Cute. And there's a little attachment there. There we go. So you could use that as a stencil, but that's fine. I'm going to be using this beautiful seahorse on the front of my card. Absolutely gorgeous. So I've cut 2 little blue fishes out, but I may cut another 2 out of there. I was going to cut the reeds from this one, but I'm thinking it's way too much blue, so I might just use the gold. So let's bear with me. Let's do that actually. Let's cut this section and run it through the die machine and see, whoops, how it cuts it out. And then we'll get on with our beautiful card. But I need to start making mail cards. I had a beautiful card in the post from my lovely friend, you'll all know her as Nessa. She used to send me all the mail cards when we were doing the card challenges. Absolutely beautiful. And oh, look at that. Absolutely stunning. I got my poker tool off my friend Gloria. Look at that in the gold. Absolutely beautiful. And will go gorgeous against this paper. So that's that one. Love it. I'll grab my poker tool, which I love. Let's cut these 2 little fishies out. I've got 2 navy ones. Let's do 2 pale ones because we can always add a couple on the inside or the back of the card. Poppity pop. And they're joined together, but it cuts 2 individual fish out when they want to come off. There we go. I may even come back and do this in this craft paper as well, just so we've got a line, like a line in behind. So let me see about that. Actually, I've got that ready. I might cut another one of those out, so I'll keep that to one side. Get my fishes, put them back in my die set, so I'll keep them to one side, paper to one side. Right, I got my little seahorse. Now I've cut, like I'm saying, for the inner pieces, and we're going to score that in a minute. So with your trimmer, let me show you the stepper card. So your base is going to be 7 3/4 by 6. You can take it down to 5 1/2, but each one of these pieces is 3/4 of an inch, and with it being 6 inches, it's got 8 pieces and they all measure 6 inches in total, so it fits on your card lovely. So these are 3/4 and these are 5/8. So whatever the length is always going to be 3/4 for the cardstock and 5/8 for the DSP, and then whatever length it is there as well. So you could pause that and go and cut them pieces out. So for my first card piece, it is literally 4 1/4 by 3/4, so I want 4 1/8. I'm using the piece that's left over from cutting the inner piece, and I'm cutting 5/8. And then what I'm going to do is, because I've got my pile, I've got too much stuff. So what I've got to do, I'm going to add, you can glue them instantly straight on. I'm just going to add them on top. In fact, I'm just going to put them there. So again, I'm at 3/4, we want 5/8 of an inch. think that's 5/8. Oh, yes, just about 5/8. That one then is going to be 3 7/8, and you're just taking it down 1/4 inch each time. So let me see if that is just, well, it's yes, about 5/8. So this one then is 2. So we need 4 1/8, 3 7/8. Is that the one I've just done? 3 7/8. Yeah. And then we want 3 5/8. I'm going to take that end off because I like the blue. 3 5/8. And you can just put them on top of your pieces, or like I'm saying, just glue them on as you're going along. I've numbered each one of mine so I know where it is, just so I know they're going to fit perfect. And then what I did with the rest, I just cut these at 5/8, and we've got 3 and you need 8 in total. So 1, 2, I'm going to cut that way because I want that blue. It's lovely. 3, 4, one more 5. Going to get that gold in there as well. And then you've still got these pieces left over. Don't throw them away. You can use them on something else. And the next piece we want 3 3/8. One, 2, 3. Then we want 3 1/8. You're not getting that much waste. You're going to have 3 actually 2 7/8. So simple. 2 5/8. And then 2 3/8. Because our smallest piece is 2.5. So these are all the bits you're going to get left. You could use them on something else, I'm sure. I'm not going to fuss for just those tiny little bits. I'm definitely not going to waste my card bits. I will put them back inside my packet. So now let's fetch our card in. Let's do some gluing first, then we'll do some so I'm just going to grab each piece as it is with my designer series paper. So simple. You could have the pattern as well either way, and the reason I put the pattern on the inside is because it's still light enough for you to write on your message. You can use the back of the card, and this will fly through in no time. You literally, and I'll show you what I did to attach mine on the other card. So just keep them in order like that. I mean, you can decide which way round they go. It's up to you. You haven't got to follow a pattern and nothing. Just keep gluing away. So simple, so beautiful. But like I'm saying, you don't have to do a Z fold version. You can just cut another 1 3/4 off your card length and just have it so the 1 3/4 flap opens. Just beautiful. Love this paper. It literally, I didn't see it. Well, I never really looked through the designer series paper, but when I saw this, you know me girls and oceans and anything to do with the seaside, apart from going on the beach and not fussed. Don't like sand in my toes. You could even swap it up, but you could just use any paper, any scraps, and just mix it up with colours. Just add a sentiment, it doesn't matter, it hasn't got to be all the same pattern paper. You could literally just cut all these strips from all your scraps and you'll just have so much fun doing them. So that one's for that one, that one's for that one. Get these glued in. So I might, I've done 2 Z fold ones. I could take this paper down to show you the normal size one. And I'll show you what you could even do, but then you're not really covering too much up. That one goes there and that one goes there. It didn't really take that long to cut it out. And it didn't take that long to attach those pieces. So this is the inside strip for my Z fold section, and that's 1 5/8 by 5 5/8, and I've cut this to 1 1/2 by 5 1/2. Mr. Boyce is having a whale of a time in there. So I'm going to keep the pattern the same because my inside pattern is totally different. So let me just show you. This is the same paper, it's just turned over with the crabs on. And you can have it any way around you want. And that is literally cut at, because the card width is 4 1/4 by 6, and that is cut at 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, giving me a nice little border. You could just fold that section over, but you'd have a piece sticking out. So let's grab our scoreboard. And it doesn't matter which way round you do it. You're going to score at 1 3/4. Flip it over and then score at 3 1/2. It's just so your paper folds nicely. And I like to fold the way the score line likes to fold. Gives that a nice burnish. I like to burnish it on both sides. Keeps the card out. And then you can burnish this piece back, making sure that's nicely lined up. We all like a fun Z fold card. But like I'm saying, you could just, if you wanted to eliminate this section, you could still add, that's where that panel's going, so you could still add that anyway. So when you open up the card, you've got decoration, and then you could add your strips down there, but we're going to add our strips down there. So let's attach this. You could even have the same pattern on the inside as the outside. I just think it's so cute. And this piece fits beautiful inside there to give us a nice little border. And with the other ones, because I used white cardstock and I've already got mine pre-cut at 3 7/8 by 5 5/8, hence the reason I added a strip on the bottom so it fetched it down to even it all up. But this piece fits perfect. Let's add our inner panel. And then this goes here. Beautiful. Right, and then we're going to start you're going to attach them right along the bottom and right to the edge, so they are perfectly lined up both sides. So what I did, because I don't want to keep adding glue, I added some of my double-sided tape. I mean, you don't have to add as much as what I did. You could just do it by both ends, like so, and one in the middle. but I added extra just for security. You could add glue as well. It's just that you got to add a glue and a bit this way. You can just strip off all this paper. Get my pokey tool. And with a new one that I love so much. Just take off the backs. And if you want to add glue as well, you've got time to maneuver your pieces. So close your card, take your first piece, line it up at the bottom and right along the bottom of your card, and then just press down. The rest then will literally just fall into place. Let me just find that one next, and just line it up and butt it up close, and just keep doing that. Hence the reason you can use glue as well. But look how cute that pattern is. Is that the right piece? Yeah. And then your last one fits perfectly right on the end, and then you can just fold that out. Oh, it's poking out a little bit. I wonder why that is. I may have cut my cardstock a little bit wrong. Tiny little fraction over. Oh, now why is that? Maybe it's the trimmer, but it still looks absolutely gorgeous. Give that a run. You could also add a strip of paper down here, but then you'd have, or you could add maybe a 1-inch strip. No, it's not quite 1 inch. It's 3/4. You could add 1/3/4 of an inch strip down there, but I wouldn't. You've got space to write your message. You could even write on the back. But now we're going to add this gorgeous, gorgeous, we've got these cute little fishes. They're just so adorable. You can add one here. You could have them swimming towards each other. I've lost a little fishy. Where's he gone? I've lost a little fishy. He was there. Ah well, never mind. And then we've got this beautiful wreath that can sit behind our gorgeous, gorgeous. Oh, that is so cute. In fact, I'm just going to leave that. You could add these on dimensionals. Got this, it's textured, so where's my little fishy gone? I'm not bothered. I got 2-3 fishes there, so just dab some ink on. So cute, so adorable. So let's place ours. Okay, we could even add them there. Attach that beautiful reed, which is the ocean reed, which has got beautiful texture as well. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Our beautiful little seahorse, and I'm just going to glue him down. I'm literally just going to add some dots. Nothing major. And then I'm going to touch him. And I think I'm going to have his little beak poking out there. going to give them a gentle. If you've got any excess glue, just use your silicone bone folder if you've got one. If not, use your pokey tool, that'll get it off. How adorable. I've got a little tiny bit sticking up there, so I will add a bit of extra glue. Oh, I found my other blue fishes. There they are. And I think you can have these fish. You've got one facing one way, one another. So you've got two facing each way. How cute. I'm not going to attach another one of those, as it might be overkill. But look at these. Where's my fish? Oh, there we are. You've got this beautiful goldfish as well. Absolutely amazing. That would look fabulous on there. Oh, stunning. You know me and sea stuff. So let's get our little stickers that say Ocean Wave. I love this. I think it's just, they've already backed on a dimensional, so I'm literally just going to put this to one side, and the waves I'm going to have on this level. Oh, that is beautiful. Absolutely love it. So let's get that put away. Let's get my little fishes. I may have one poking out there. I'm just going to tuck him. So he's just poking out the top of the card there. And this one, I'm just going to have him on there. So he's there. I'm going to put the blue one here. How stinking cute. And then I'm going to put this little one over here. Oh, I don't think any man would object to having that. Let's see what gems I've got. Let me fetch my little bowl down. I've got some little stars. I don't think they'll go with the ocean. Oh, look at those. The peacock ones. Those three there will be fabulous. So I've got the dark one. I'm just going to add one there, one there, and I'm going to put this last little small one just down there. Oh, love it. You've got also these, they're iridescent pearls. They've got blues in them, but I think that is absolutely adorable. They stand up beautiful. They look gorgeous when they're stood up. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got our gentleman one. Mind you, saying that, I wouldn't mind one of those myself. I love anything to do with the ocean. Apart from sand between my toes. I know, I think I've said that already. And then, so we've got our beautiful male cards. I've got our beautiful, this is the Blushing Bride one. This is Balmy Blue. And then also I've got my Magenta Madness one as well. So I hope you've enjoyed. I was going to come on and just show this one, but when I look through my papers, I'm thinking that we're always doing female cards. And like I'm saying, they just stand up a treat. And I pop them out so fast. Well, I hope you give them a go. They are truly beautiful. I love the design. And working with scraps like I have been doing on the last few videos, why not use up all your scrappy pieces? Don't even have to stick to the same designer series paper. Like I'm saying, go through your scraps, cut them all to size, jingle it all up, have a colourful one. you know, colours of the rainbow if you're sending it to a child, or maybe even somebody who just loves colour and bursts of colour. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you give me a thumbs up. That'd be amazing. I haven't got anything that would go on here. They're all little flowers. And they're all little butterflies. But they're so cute. I do have some other butterflies here. But they're all joined together with other patterns. But butterflies not on a sea life card. So thumbs up and a share. That'd be brilliant. And come back on the next videos. Take care. Love you all. Bye.